Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends. In accounting procedure of death of partner, we are required to prepare revaluation account to record changes in values of assets and liabilities. In this question, we are going to discuss various adjustments relating to revaluation. Let us go through the question. Rajendra, Sangeeta and Sandhya were partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2012 was as follows. Asset side, machinery 45,000, stock 22,000, investment 24,000, debtors 18,800 gross less RDD 800, so net debtors are 18,000, cash 21,000. On liability side, we have capital of Rajendra 40,000, Sangeeta 30,000, Sandhya 20,000, creditors 18,000, bills payable 22,000. Sangeeta died on 30th June 2012. Now here Sangeeta's capital we have 30,000. Her profit share will be 2/5. We are required to return capital of Sangeeta and any profit or loss on revaluation of assets and liabilities to her executor account. The following adjustments were made in the books of firm. Stock was revalued at rupees 26,000. This is the new value of stock which we have arrived after death of Sangeeta. Book value or current balance sheet value of stock is 22,000. Revised value is 26,000. So it has gone up by 4,000. We are required to add 4,000 in stock and another effect it will have in revaluation account on credit side because it is a gain on revaluation. Revaluation account credit side. Machinery was depreciated by 10%. Book value of machinery is 45,000. Depreciation 10%. So it will be 4,500. We are required to deduct from machinery 4,500. This will have second effect in revaluation account on debit side because it is a loss for the business. RDD is no longer necessary. RDD is a provision made against debtors in relation to bad debts. When we are sure that there won't be bad debts, will remove that provision. RDD का ज़रूरत नहीं है, इसके लिए यहाँ जो RDD 800 है इसको निकाल देना है. So we are required to deduct 800 from RDD. So that it will become nil. This will have second effect in revaluation account on credit side, because we are writing back the amount of RDD. जब RDD क्रिएट होता है तो रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट डेबिट करते हैं, यहाँ पे वो कैंसिल कर रहे हैं तो रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट को क्रेडिट करना है. Goodwill of the firm raised at rupees 25,000. ये full value of goodwill raise किया हुआ है. So this amount will be distributed among all partners, Rajendra, Sangeeta and Sandhya. 50% of the investment was taken over by Sandhya at book value. Your investments are 24,000. So half of investments are taken by Sandhya. That's you took it for 12,000. इसका एंट्री आएगा Sandhya's capital account debit to investment. Amount will be 12,000. And other 50% was sold at a profit of 3,000. अब अदर 50% जो है उसका कॉस्ट भी 12,000 है. उस 12,000 में 3,000 प्रॉफिट ऐड कर देंगे. दैट मीन्स सेलिंग प्राइस ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट विल बी 15,000. यहाँ पे अमाउंट हमें मिलेगा तो कैश बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट होगा 15,000. इन्वेस्टमेंट गया, इन्वेस्टमेंट क्रेडिट होगा 12,000. और ये जो प्रॉफिट है 3,000, दिस विल बी ट्रांसफर्ड टू रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट. ये इस प्रॉब्लम का मेन एडजस्टमेंट है. द डिसीज पार्टनर शेयर इन प्रॉफिट up to date of death was to be calculated on the basis of average profit of last 2 years. Profit figure of last 2 years were 19,000 and rupees 17,000. Prepare profit and loss adjustment account, that is revaluation account, partners capital account, balance sheet as on 1st July 2012, that is balance sheet after death of Sangeeta. Let us do some important working notes first. Goodwill of the firm raised at rupees 25,000. Goodwill raised 25,000. Entry will be goodwill account debit 25,000 to Rajendra's capital account 10,000, to Sangeeta's capital account 10,000, to Sandhya's capital account 5,000. This is allocated in their profit sharing ratio, that is 2:2:1. This will be credited to their respective capital accounts, and in new balance sheet we'll have a new asset goodwill 25,000 as it is raised at its full value. 50% of the investment taken over by Sandhya at book value, and other 50% was sold at profit of 3,000. Total investments are 24,000. Total amount of investments is 24,000. Out of this 50% is taken by Sandhya, that is 50% of 24,000 at book value, that is she took it for 12,000. So entry will be Sandhya's capital account debit 12,000 to investments 12,000. This will be recorded to the debit of Sandhya's capital account, and from assets investments will have to reduce 12,000. Remaining 50%, that is remaining 12,000, is sold at a profit of 3,000. So 12,000 plus 3,000, selling price is 15,000. Entry will be bank account debit 15,000, that is sale price. To investments, amount goes out 12,000. Profit will be transferred to revaluation account 3,000. Sangeeta's share of profit for period 1st April 2012 up to 30th June 2012, that is for 3 months. Average profit of last 2 years, total profit divided by number of years. Last 2 years profit is given in the question, 19,000 and 17,000 divided by 2, that is 36,000 divided by 2. Average profit of last 2 years is 18,000. Based on this, we are required to give credit to Sangeeta's share of profit for 3 months. So Sangeeta's share of 3 months average profit, that is 18,000, multiplied by her profit share, that is 2 by 5, multiplied by period divided by 12. So 18,000 multiplied by 2/5 multiplied by 3 by 12 is equal to 1800. This is the share of profit of Sangeeta till death relating to current financial year. Entry will be profit and loss suspense account debit 1800 to Sangeeta's capital account 1800. This will have one effect. In new balance sheet asset side, profit and loss suspense account will be recorded at 1800. Another effect, Sangeeta's capital account credit side will be recording 1800. We have completed working notes. Let us proceed to do accounts. We have opened all necessary accounts. Revaluation account, that is profit and loss adjustment account. Partners capital account, balance sheet, and also as a working note, we have opened goodwill account. Let us start posting. Let us start with asset side. First, machinery 45,000. There is an adjustment on machinery, so the amount of 45,000 will be recorded in inner column in balance sheet. Next we have stock. There is also an adjustment on stock, so this will be recorded in inner column in balance sheet. Asset side stock in inner column we have recorded 22,000. Investments 24,000. There are two adjustments on investments. Accordingly, we have left 3 spaces. Debtors 18,800. There is adjustment on RDD. Balance sheet asset side, debtors 18,800 less existing RDD. We have recorded in inner column bracket 800. Cash 21,000. There is adjustment on cash, so it will be recorded in inner column. We have transferred assets. Let us look at liabilities. First item, we are required to consider capital account of Rajendra, Sangeeta, Sandhya. This will be transferred to their respective capital accounts on credit side. Partners capital account credit side, opening balance, buy balance brought down, Rajendra 40,000, Sangeeta 30,000, Sandhya 20,000. Creditors bills payable, there is no any adjustment. This will be directly transferred to the liabilities in new balance sheet. Creditors 18,000, bills payable 22,000. We have transferred assets and liabilities. Let us go for adjustments now. Sangeeta died on 30th June 2012. The following adjustments were made in the books of firm. Stock was revalued at rupees 26,000. Book value of stock here is 22,000. It has revalued at 26,000. That means there is increase by 4,000. 4,000 हमें स्टॉक में ऐड करना पड़ेगा एसेट साइड पे, और इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट के क्रेडिट में आएगा. Asset side stock 22,000, add increase in amount due to revaluation 4,000, 22,000 plus 4,000, total is 26,000. This 4,000 will have second effect in revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account. Revaluation account is also called as profit and loss adjustment account. Profit and loss adjustment account credit side, buy stock 4,000. Machinery depreciated by 10%. Your machinery is having book value 45,000. 10% of it is 4,500. This much amount we are required to decrease from machinery. It will have another effect, profit and loss adjustment account debit, because it's a loss for the firm. Profit and loss adjustment account debit to machinery 4,500. मशीनरी जो डेप्रिशिएट हुआ है उसका एक इफेक्ट यहाँ पर आया रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट के डेबिट में. इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट जाएगा बैलेंस शीट के एसेट साइड पे. मशीनरी से इस अमाउंट को हमें लेस करना है. एसेट साइड मशीनरी 45,000 से डेप्रिसिएशन माइनस किया है 10%, 4,500. तो यहाँ पर आउटर कॉलम में अमाउंट आया है 40,500. आरडीडी इज नो लॉन्गर नेसेसरी. आरडीडी की जरूरत नहीं है, इट इज कैंसल्ड. इट विल हैव वन इफेक्ट, वी हैव टू डिडक्ट दिस अमाउंट फ्रॉम आरडीडी. सेकेंड इफेक्ट, profit and loss adjustment account credit. Debtors 18,800 less RDD, now it is nil, so net debtors will be 18,800. RDD को कैंसिल करना है, इसके लिए उस 800 से 800 को माइनस किया है, सो वो जीरो हो गया है. अब इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट जाएगा प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एडजस्टमेंट अकाउंट के क्रेडिट में. प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एडजस्टमेंट अकाउंट क्रेडिट बाय आरडीडी, इसको बाय आरडीडी रिटर्न बैक भी बोलते हैं, अमाउंट इज 800. गुडविल ऑफ द फर्म रेज्ड एट ₹25,000. इसका वर्किंग नोट हम लोग ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं. लेट अस गो थ्रू दैट वर्किंग नोट. गुडविल रेज ₹25,000. एंट्री गुडविल अकाउंट डेबिट 25,000 to all partners capital account. Rajendra's capital account 10,000, Sangeeta's capital account 10,000, Sandhya's capital account 5,000. Goodwill account debit side to Rajendra's capital 10,000, to Sangeeta's capital 10,000, to Sandhya's capital 5,000. This will have another effect in respective capital accounts of partners. Partners capital account credit by goodwill, Rajendra 10,000, Sangeeta 10,000, Sandhya 5,000. Next, 50% of investment taken over by Sandhya at book value and other 50% was sold at a profit of 3,000. We have done working note for this. Let us go through the working note. Total investments are of 24,000. 50% of this, that is half of this, that is of 12,000 at book value taken by Sandhya. It will have entry Sandhya's capital account debit to investments 12,000. So from asset side we are required to reduce investment 12,000 and that will be debited to her capital account. 50% इन्वेस्टमेंट संध्या ने ले लिया है तो उसके लिए उसका कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट किया जाएगा और एसेट में इन्वेस्टमेंट्स 12,000 से कम किया जाएगा. Total investments 24,000. 50% taken by Sandhya 12,000. Balance is 12,000. Partners capital account, Sandhya's capital account debit for half investments taken at book value. Here we will be recording two investments, rupees 12,000. Remaining 50% investments sold at profit of 3,000. Remaining 50% have cost 12,000. Profit 3,000, selling price is 15,000. इसका एंट्री आएगा बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट 15,000 टू इन्वेस्टमेंट्स 12,000 टू रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट 3,000 दैट इज फॉर प्रॉफिट ऑन सेल. रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट के क्रेडिट में आएगा बाय बैंक that is profit on sale of investments. Amount is 3,000. Balance sheet asset side, investments balance 50% sold. $12,000 minus 12,000. Now no investment, nil value. Cash received 15,000 will be added to cash balance. Cash 21,000. Add amount on sale of investments 15,000. So now total cash bank balance is 36,000. The deceased partner, that is Sangeeta's share in profit up to the date of death, was calculated on the basis of average profit of last 2 years. Profit figures of last 2 years were 19,000 and rupees 17,000. We already done working note for this. Let us go through the working note. Sangeeta's share of profit for period 1st April up to 30th June, that is for 3 months. Step 1, find average profit of last 2 years. So total profit divided by number of years. We got average profit 18,000. Based on this, we are required to calculate her share of profit for 3 months. So 18,000, her share 2 by 5, period 3 months. So it comes to 1800. Profit and loss suspense account debit to Sangeeta's capital account. Suspense account will be transferred to asset side and amount will be credited to Sangeeta's capital account. एसेट साइड पे प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस सस्पेंस अकाउंट दिखाया जाएगा, दैट इज संगीता's शेयर ऑफ प्रॉफिट फॉर अ पीरियड ऑफ 3 months 1800. इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट संगीता's कैपिटल अकाउंट के क्रेडिट में जाएगा. Partners capital account credit side by profit and loss suspense account in Sangeeta's column 1800. With this we have completed all adjustments. Let us proceed to close accounts. First we'll close goodwill account over here. Goodwill account debit side 25,000, credit side by balance carried down, that is balancing figure 25,000. This amount will be transferred to the asset side of balance sheet. Balance sheet asset side goodwill 25,000. Now let us close profit and loss adjustment account. On closing of profit and loss adjustment account, it is showing profit of 3,300. This will be distributed among all partners in the profit sharing ratio 2:2:1. So share of Rajendra 1320, share of Sangeeta 1320 and share of Sandhya 660. This will be transferred to their respective capital accounts. Partners capital account credit by profit and loss adjustment account, profit transferred Rajendra 1320, Sangeeta 1320 and Sandhya 660. Now we can close partners capital account and transfer balance to balance sheet. After closing Sandhya's capital account, we are getting balance 13,660. This closing balance will be transferred to liabilities. Rajendra's capital account is showing closing balance 51,320. It will be transferred to liabilities. Deceased partner Sangeeta's capital account is showing closing balance 43,120. That is amount payable to her. That will be transferred to Sangeeta's executor's loan account. These three values will be now transferred to balance sheet on liability side. We have transferred on liability side Rajendra's capital account 51,320, Sandhya's capital account 13,660, Sangeeta's executor's loan account 43,120. Finally, we have taken total of liabilities and assets, which is tallying 1,48,100. In this question, we have learned how to solve various adjustments relating to revaluation of assets, and particularly when particular asset is sold on death of partner. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and subscribe to our channel Ekeeda. Thank you.